Hello and welcome everyone to this new video. So today we are in Throne and Liberty, and if you're watching this on YouTube, then hello YouTube, and if you're watching it from my stream, then it's even better because you will watch this first. So today I'm going to explain. I played this game only for 30 hours, which is actually a lot because it launched yesterday, but I'm going to explain like mainly everything you need to know about the levels and how do you get stronger and stuff like that. We are going to start by talking about the most important thing, which is, it's not the most important thing, but it's pretty important. The level, which is 31 for me right now. You can see it when you go here in the menu and click on character info, or you just can press P. Your level is the thing that is responsible of your attributes. You can see here they're called stat points here, and every time you have a level, you can actually click plus on the attribute that you want. Wisdom gives you, like, when you just put your cursor on top of something, it tells you what it gives you. For example, wisdom gives you you can see serves as the source of mental prowess, increases mana and mana regen. Hold on, just give me a second. I'm just going to remove my face from there for a bit. So you can see here you have strength, dexterity, wisdom, perception. Strength for strength, melee attack, dexterity increases like your how quick you hit and your critical attacks things. You can see all the information like next to it. Wisdom is responsible of mana. Perception gives you more chance in the like buffs that you have, because there is a buff chance in this game. So your level is your attributes. How do you get level? You get level by killing mobs or doing quests. When you will play a little bit of the game, you will have quests here, and every time you kill mobs outside, even without a quest, you will always have XP for that. Group dungeons are really good for that too. A lot of things. The more you level up, my phone is trying to understand me. So the more you level up, the more you will unlock things. For example, like enchanting equipment, or even transferring from equipment to equipment. So what makes you stronger in this game is the rarity of your gear. As you can see, there is like white gear, which I probably have around it. So as you can see, guys, you have items that are green, items that are blue, and before the green you have like gray items, and it goes from gray, green, blue, purple, and right now purple is the most is the highest tier items, but you can also get soon they will add some new stuff to the game. So the items are the thing that is responsible about how much damage and how much stats, how good your stats are. For example, you can see like the stats here. This gives me 130 melee defense, 130 range defense, and stuff like that. Green items give you less stuff, obviously, and the most important thing is your weapon. In this game, your weapons are responsible of your damage. Okay, very simple. It's the same in all games. And then you have, why is the music so loud? And then you have accessories. Look, trust me guys, accessories, I mean these things here, are super important. When I changed my accessories and upgraded them, I did much more damage. The mana was crazy, like they're super important. For the accessories, you have 2 rings, because we have 2 hands. You have a necklace, a bracelet, and a belt. All these things, they're just like other items, gray, green, blue, purple, and you need to upgrade them just with your gear. Right now, as you can see, I'm in blue gear in some things, and the rest is all green. I have only this thing that is gray. I probably forgot to upgrade it. So here, these things are responsible of your defensives, obviously, which is your armor. You have a headpiece, not the cloak, a headpiece, a chest piece, a hand piece, and legs and feet. So all these things are responsible of how much tanky you are. and they can have a lot of stats in them. Okay, so your goal in the game is to level up in the beginning, doing quests and stuff like that, and then you need to get blue gear. But before you get blue gear, here you can, when you go to equipment enchanting in the menu, you can level up your items. Items that are green can be leveled up until they are level 6. Level 6 is the maximum. Let me show you that. For example, this armor I have is level 5. If I level it up to level 6, there you go, I can't level it up anymore. And right now, to upgrade it even further, by the way, always upgrade all your things as much as you can. For example, the weapons that are blue, they can be upgraded until level 8 or 9. I might be mistaken, but they can be upgraded higher. And purple things, they can be upgraded until level 12, I think. So what you need to do is to upgrade your green weapons until the max level. And then what you do is go to transfer. Here in transfer, you can click on the item that you want, okay? For example, let's say I want to upgrade, transfer like some green item to my blue item. Right now, if I had a green sword that is level 6, I could put it in this blue sword, and this blue sword will get level 3. That's why, so basically you get the levels from your green items and you put them in the blue item. And this is why the green items that you have and your green build does not matter at all. It does not matter what weapons you're using, it does not matter what build you're using. You should focus on, maybe on the blue items, you can start thinking about your build. For example, if I go here, as you can see here, there is a build, like I will put, of course, the website. Here it shows you what abilities you need to get. I will talk about the abilities in a bit. And it shows you the equipment that you need. As you can see, there's early game, mid game, and end game. End game, obviously everything is purple, but early game you have some blue items that can be good. The green items really don't matter. Like, trust me guys, like it's super easy to go from green to blue and to get better stuff. So here you need these items, but they're not super important. What is super important is the purple items. You see this weapon? It's very important to get this specific purple weapon and not another one. This weapon, it's very important to get this very specific weapon and not another one. And in the end game, of course, like you need this weapon. I don't know how to get this weapon specifically, but I guess we are keeping the same dagger, but we're upgrading the weapon. But this one is probably pretty hard to get because you can't craft it, so you need to craft this one first. Do not waste your items and your upgrades on things that you don't want to use. It's very important to decide on what weapon combo you want to play in the very beginning. Because as you can see, when I press Y, I switch from greatsword. No, I have a greatsword now. I switch from greatsword to daggers. And all the abilities I have, they are abilities for this greatsword and dagger. All the abilities you can see here. For example, this ability here is a greatsword ability. And then you have this poison ability that is like a dagger ability. And it's super important to upgrade only these skills. And why it's important to always use the weapon combo or the two weapons you want to play with is because the more you use them, the more you will have weapon mastery. Weapon mastery is super hard to level up. You get it the same way as XP just by using the weapon, but it's super hard. And you have a certain tree you need to upgrade. This is very, very important. This thing is like the most important thing in all the build. Like, this is what makes you much, much stronger, more than your items and more than anything. It's your weapon mastery. If you have like the highest weapon mastery in a dagger or a greatsword, if you switch to another item that is like even higher like stats, if you don't have enough mastery, like the weapon will not be the best really. So you need to really focus on that. In the skills, when you change a weapon, your skills do not change automatically. Let me show you that. You see my skills here? Let's go back to the skills. You see my skills here? I have here are the dagger skills. You can see dagger here. Here are the greatsword skills. I have these because I have these two weapons equipped. If I change a weapon, let's say I put, sorry by the way for my voice, I'm a little bit sick. If I change my weapon, for example, I put the sword instead of the greatsword, because it's not the same weapon. When I go to skills, now you can see that I have a sword here and the skills changed. But the skills that I have equipped that are here did not change. You see, I just can't use them anymore because I don't have that thing equipped. I don't have the greatsword equipped, so I can't use greatsword abilities. If I want to use the sword abilities, I need to manually put the abilities of the sword that I want to put here. So, very important, choose your weapon combo in the beginning of the game and just keep leveling that up. As you can see, I have 0 sword mastery because I played only greatsword. If you change the weapon, you need to change your skills manually. The skills have levels and upgrades. You see here, skill specialization. When you click on a skill, for example this cleaving moonlight, you can upgrade it. It has some very OP upgrades. For example, this upgrade that I put in it, it gives me additional skill. Consecutive use. If you put your cursor on top of it, you see, can be used 1 additional time if used within 3 seconds. Which means, thanks to this upgrade, I can use this skill twice, which is huge. It does twice as much damage. It's just spamming the same skill twice. So this is super important. You upgrade this with skill specialization point. You can use them to choose what upgrades you want. You also find these in the builds I will give you. As you can see here, for example, this one uses this, etc., etc. I'm recording this after after I actually recorded their other things. So when you upgrade an ability in the skill specialization, sometimes the icon of the ability itself will change and the ability itself will change. So for example, you see this ability, it just shoots this and that's basically what it does. But if I go to skills, I go to skill specialization and I click here. Okay, I give it this frost cleaving thingy. The icon will change and now it will do this instead. Give me a second. There you go. It has frost, it hits twice, and the ability icon is changed. Everything is changed about it. Same for quite a bit of abilities actually. For example, let's see the dagger, this one. This is how it looked before. It was just a powerful attack, and now it's this cloud, and it's basically another ability. So yeah, I wanted to clarify that. What is also very important is the level of the skill. For example, you see the skill, I will use it a lot. And I know it's one of my main skills, or even this one especially. This one is like a very good execution skill. If I click here, I can upgrade it. I have 218 quality active skill growth book. If you want to know how to get that item, you click on it and then you go to how to acquire. They give you how to acquire it from codex or from merchants, etc. So that's how you upgrade this kind of stuff. If you've been using a weapon that you did not want to use, and then, for example, for me, I play dagger and greatsword. If I want to switch from dagger greatsword to, for example, a mage build, dagger with staff, I can click on that thing, and I can use what we call, sorry, where are they? I have them here in my inventory. Skill conversion books. There you go, skill conversion books. This thing, you can use it to convert the skills that you have to another skill. That's not weapon mastery, sorry, that's the skill conversion book. If you go to skills, so if you want to use your skill conversion book, you click on the thing that you want to swap between. For example, this one is level 5, this one is level 1. Even if you change your weapon, for example, let's say I want to go from dagger to like staff, or greatsword to staff. So what I do is I go to character info and then I switch. I put this staff instead of the dagger, and no, sorry, the staff instead of the greatsword. Let's put the dagger back. So here, what you can do if you want to switch between those, you go to skills. As you can see, all my skills here are like level 1, but I have some skills in the where is it? great sword that are upgraded. Like... Wait, oh, some are convertible. They're not all convertible. Or maybe I need to use, for example, on this one. Okay, yeah. Some skills are convertible with some skills, but others are not. So this one is level 4. If I want to switch this one, to take these levels to this one, I use one skill conversion book, and then I skill swap. Then this one will be level 4, and this one will be level 1. But I need this skill conversion book, which are hard to find. So if you do that, your weapon mastery... I don't know if your weapon mastery will change if you do that, actually. I don't want to try it, because those things, as I said, are expensive. At some point, I want to play with the staff too, anyway. So, what I want to do, of course, is go back to my beautiful greatsword instead of the staff. And yeah, so that's for switching from weapon to weapon. And to switch from blue to purple, I just showed you guys, you just go here and you go to transfer, you transfer from green to blue, etc. Always max your gear before swapping it. It's much cheaper that way. And for the builds, I will post this link in my description, in the video description. If you will find I can't talk. You will find this, which will give you the weapon mastery that you need, the equipment that you need early game, mid game, or end game, the skills that you need to level up or use, the passives, everything, the guardian. So thank you for watching, and I will make another guide that is more in-depth about what's the best way to level up, etc. Maybe in a week or maybe in 2 days. I am in love with this game, so I will be making a lot of content about it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one.